please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I hope you enjoy the video. Frat bros rank themselves by intelligence. Let's get into it. But first things first, I just looked at like a camera, like my camera, like because I didn't have my Kia plugged in, so I looked at the camera when the thing popped up for the site I'm using to record these videos, and I saw my the camera for the actual Chromebook, and I was looking at it and I was just like, wow, like I used to record off of that, and that was my face cam. Like, look how clear this is versus what it was back then. It's so much improvement. I mean, even though I'm back on the monitor now, Chromebook now, which kind of sucks. At least I got a good camera. And I wish I could use this, but for some reason, I guess I can't connect it on the other side, and it won't connect. I don't know. So whatever. But at the end of the video, that was just crazy to look at because that was so ugly. That was such a bad taste.
My name is Guy. I go to UCLA.
My internet's kind of down right now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So I'm using my mobile data right now, so quality might not be up to par. Just work with me on this. Might not be up to par. I don't know what happened.
My name is Mateo. I go to UC Santa Barbara. I'm a member of Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity.
My name is Chris. I go to UCLA. I'm in Delta Sigma Phi.
I'm Max. I go to Arizona State University. I'm in Kappa Alpha Order.
Hi, my name's Fu. I went to Cal State Fullerton. I was in. Hi, Kappa Alpha.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I'm Alexis.
No.
I'm from
Yeah,
UCSB, brother of Gamma Zeta Alpha fraternity
I don't know.
Incorporated.
Just going off that, do you guys want to rank each other?
Why not?
Nah, I want more information.
Yeah, actually, no, I do agree.
That's crazy.
You're last.
So, okay, so
Yeah.
let's rank first.
I
Let's
hope
do
the video
major
is not like
and then
me.
your ideal job.
I mean, if it is,
Should I go first?
So biochemistry major, and ideally what I want to do is get into pharmaceutical research. Right now I'm doing gene splicing with mitochondrial DNA.
Oh, that's number one for me.
Hey, you wanna?
Well, I don't understand half of what you're talking about, So I'm an econ major. I have a minor in Spanish. 10 years from now, I'd love to go into arbitration, some sort of business law.
I'm political science, and then I have minors in English and film, and I want to be a TV development executive.
okay.
I want to do business law. Well, I'm majoring in.
You can tell. You can tell when whatchamacallit's useless, man.
That now, but definitely want to be a lawyer.
Yeah, right on. Let's go.
But you can tell when if you're going to college for something that's useless or actually useful.
You just go to their site, enter your LLC state, add your
Bro, I
business
can't
name.
believe I lost my chain, bro. That's so depressing. That's so depressing. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. But yeah, I forgot what it's called, but
I graduated in business finance, but right now I'm doing real estate. In 10 years from now, I'm gonna be a major real estate guru here in California.
You have your startup, right?
You're gonna be making IG reels.
I don't know. Wait, I feel like the fact that he already
That's
has
actually good.
things going for him, I kind of want to put him up there too. Yeah, I'll put you at 2.
Well, my startup is just a little bounce house where I rent out the famous bounce house castle to sororities, graduation, weddings, and stuff.
That's still
No,
my.
that's
I mean,
actually
that's
good.
still, yeah.
Real estate.
But I'm a communication.
People make a lot of money off of real estate, man. I'm telling you. My mom has a friend who does real estate. Bro, they went from, I wouldn't say broke. They weren't broke. They definitely had money, but as soon as she went to real estate, boy, yeah, boy, that money was coming in 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? Twice as much. Real estate, man. Real estate got good money.
And then I wanted to
Especially if you know how to sell it. Boy, if you know how to sell a nice house, If you can sell a
higher.
bad house,
You're trying to go into law.
you
So,
can sell a
yeah.
Higher
nice
than you?
house.
Yeah.
If you can sell a
Well,
bad
he
and a
said he
nice
wanted
house,
to
or
do
at
law
least if
school
you can
too,
just
so
sell a
you
nice
can
house,
go up here.
All right.
If
Come
you
over
can-
here too.
straight.
So they're gonna be my lawyer in the future. I hope so.
What kind of law are you two
Like
trying to get?
like if you get the opportunity to sell houses to 20 people in a week, you should at least have sold 10 houses to those 20 people. At least 10. It should be at least a 50-50. You should at least try to go for the 20, but if you can't, then you should at least want to go for 15 of those people. You should at least want to go for 15. But the most is 10. Anything under that is kind of iffy. That's kind of iffy. But it also depends on the houses, the people, who's looking to buy, what they're looking to buy exactly. Some people just come to look. They don't even want to buy. They just want to see if this is something they're interested in. They might not be interested. You know what I'm saying? It just depends.
Trying to get into?
I want to do corporate law.
Yeah, arbitration, so more like for civil cases, like before you go to court, you can like agree on a number.
You're doing film. Now you see the camera crew here. That's a lot of work. You gotta be smart to do that. You go up there. I can go here.
Shout out.
Who's a little
Bro, why does he
he's
want to put
about
himself
walk
at
out.
the end so bad?
Like 150 or something.
He was trying to set us up for the switcheroo.
I'm just gonna have us switch. Just
What
because
is
of
bro
all that,
wearing?
like expertise that you have?
The guy with
So,
the strap right.
political
Bro, what is
science,
he?
the third
The
one.
guy next to the guy who's talking.
Yeah,
What is he wearing, bro? The guy right here.
English.
And I did not
okay.
pause.
I
What is
kind of want
going
to
on?
switch with you just because I feel like I'm kind of still like a freshman. I'd put you like right here and I'd put myself kind of like.
But smartness and IQ are like two separate things. Your smartness or like whatever you know is like what you're educated on, but your IQ is your intelligence. It means what like your mind is capable of. So like how smart you are is how you apply your intelligence. So I don't think necessarily like your major needs to correlate with it. Because
Fair enough. Like someone's artistic, but
You know what
like
I'm saying? You
just
could have
because they aren't
200
good at math
IQ
doesn't mean that they're
and
not
go to
smart.
school to be a
And, like,
teacher.
I think I was
Don't
just
know
gonna
why
say,
you
like, I
want to
think
do that
IQ
if
is
you
like
had 200
it's a
IQ,
test that
but hey,
allegedly
everyone's
tests like your
different.
mental capacity.
for what though? Like,
But for what? And also, I think it's like you're talking about like time management, and also like work ethic. It's like if you're talking.
I wish I would know a teacher. Like if any of my teachers had 200 IQ. I wish they would be able to show me with a straight face they got 200 IQ and they told me they decided to be a teacher. If they're not old, then it's not acceptable. If they're not like 50s and like up, maybe even like 40 to 45 and up, and they're like, oh, well, I decided to become a teacher. You know what I'm saying? But I got 200 IQ and they show me, but they're like 40, 45 and up. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. But if they're like 20, maybe like 30 to 40, and they're talking about some, oh yeah, I got 200 IQ, but I decided to do this. Okay, but if they're like older, but they have like no money, then I'm gonna question them. Cause you got 200 IQ, you can't even make some bread.
Talking about
Okay, we need to get
intelligence,
to the
I think
video.
somebody
Dang
who knows how to
that,
like manage their time and get stuff done
bro.
is more intelligent than somebody who has like a higher capacity but doesn't apply it.
IQ test doesn't do with emotional intelligence.
And there's also like social intelligence, like people who are just really good at like reading a room and being like, hey, this is what's going on.
I just find it interesting
I'm
how
talking,
you
don't
lowered yourself
watch.
because you're a
Don't
freshman
watch.
and he's a senior. I feel like the way you think is I'm like kind of think like with age comes with like knowledge. Because if you really think about it, he graduated
dead.
already.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I graduated. I don't know how I graduated, to be honest.
You put yourself at the end too. We had you up here.
I don't know why you put yourself back here at the end. You should.
I've never
we
like
should definitely
One of
be
you
on
literally
that.
said that IQ is like your ability to apply stuff, and we discussed you already are making money off of things that you've applied. You should be,
If not first, second.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want to be right
And
here.
Yeah.
If not first, second, fourth.
Yeah.
How would you guys define intelligence? Like,
That's a good question.
I think like intelligence is defined as your mind's capability to like process, analyze, and apply information. Not necessarily in like a specific field, but it could be like anything. Like, how do I take in new stuff and how do I utilize that?
I think a big thing with like
Okay,
what
now
makes somebody
he's definitely
intellectual
smart.
is the
He's
fact that they can
definitely
admit that they're wrong and listen to when someone has an opinion that differs from their own.
I also think a huge part of IQ is like creativity, like just thinking of like new ideas outside of the box. Like Einstein, he like created all these like different theories that like no one had ever thought about before, and it's like
Well,
doing
that's that whole
completely
like
new
thing.
things.
Was it like Isaac Newton invented calculus, died a virgin, and so it's like, Isaac Newton objectively smarter than myself in every regard. If you're talking about like in like social stuff, there's like a lot of smart people I know that don't know how to like carry a conversation.
Isaac Newton wouldn't get a bid.
Yeah, no,
No, he wouldn't. No,
no
yeah.
bids guy for
No,
sure.
yeah, Mark Zuckerberg, literally like just an NPC. Probably super smart, but like yeah, he's not getting a bid.
Do you guys feel like there's like a stigma between like people in fraternity,
Yeah.
specifically fraternity?
He's a
Man,
billionaire
like,
NPC, or
intelligence.
well, millionaire.
Yeah, I feel there is. We're always dumb. We just want to drink and party, don't do anything. But the reality is, we actually put in a lot of work because we have to work hard in order to play hard. And
I
we
agree.
just don't party. We waste money for charity. We always do philanthropy for the school.
Frat boys are definitely painted as like this two-dimensional, what is it, like Wolf of Wall Street characters.
Another thing I think like people that aren't in Greek life don't realize is like
I knew it was
there's like an
billion
academic
something,
standard. You know, like
that is
everyone
a
has to
lot.
like succeed in the classroom and like get good grades in order to be an active member.
I mean,
At least for me,
If you're
you're a college student. Respectfully, I think that you should be higher up. Like, I think you should be
All
too. I don't know. I just feel like the way that he's quieter, I think, but I think that when he does speak, it's very deliberate and like efficient.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know. I think you're smart. Like, it's smarter than me at least.
I think like a lot of the stigma
90.7
too,
billion.
I think it's on
I was
us
looking at some
to
other people's too, but
overcome that.
hey,
Because I think
I'd
like
rather be a
historically, it's like you see these like
90.7
barstool
millionaire
or
weirdo.
whatever
I mean,
type of
billionaire
things you
weirdo.
rather be doing something dumb. And so I think
No,
there's like
no social
I do dumb
construct
things.
at all, but I'm rich. You know what I'm saying?
feel like I can
With
also do well in
family
the
and
classroom.
kids, I take it.
Definitely like portrayal in like movies and
In
stuff
a thousand
too. Like,
different businesses.
there's a really old movie like called Animal
Animal
House.
House.
Yes,
Yeah, it was just
yes.
like just a bunch of
Low
like
key.
juvenile delinquents living in a house together somehow making ends meet. And it's like that's not really the
Low
reality
key,
of things.
he
And like the word that he used
he
to,
kind of
like,
made
frat
made
and
Instagram a
fraternity.
little worse.
Like in the
Just a
news,
little
you would
bit.
never see the full word fraternity. You would see frats, frat students, frats do that. Frats get a really bad name and stigma to that.
One other question: who knows more than one language?
This was my skin in 2022, and this is my skin going into 2023.
My rosacea was constantly flaring up, and my face
Yeah,
literally looked like a
only
tomato.
if I cared. Only if. I can't wait to get this monitor back and running again, bro. The gaming videos that I'm gonna be dropping on a daily, straight fire. Like, I'm probably gonna still do reactions too. But,
All right, I'm gonna need to raise both of you
but
this
the
way.
content is gonna be just
I would personally put you out there because
something
I don't
different.
know.
that's like a big like lexicon of knowledge.
I feel like it's easier when you're raised speaking two languages. I feel like I'm not fluent in Spanish, but I've definitely
I will
attempted to
say
learn it.
one
I've
thing,
definitely
though.
attempted to learn Japanese.
I mainly
I'm not
only
fluent
have
in
my
either,
PC
but, like,
for
the fact
content.
that I tried, like
Like,
I
I
don't know.
played a few games
Are you
in my
watching animes
spare
in
time, but
Japanese?
mainly it was for
Yes.
content. I want to play Hogwarts
You should come
Legacy.
a little higher.
Yeah,
well, like,
I mean,
There's a few games that
that's
right now I
outside.
want to play. But
All right. Well,
most of those
Pass
games
me,
are
pass
gonna.
me.
No, I-
gonna
there's
record
still-
anyway,
I got
so if you look at it like that, it's still for content. So
You're also really smart.
Okay.
Just like from our
there were a few
conversations, I
games
feel
I
like
played that
wrong
weren't
having
for
Chris
content,
last,
but
maybe like
for like myself.
right above me.
I
That's
It
what I
wasn't too
think.
many.
Yeah.
Not like horror games. Like all my horror games for content.
All right, do you guys
I
want to
just
change
chose
anything
those
around?
for what I think I would
Final rank.
thought if I would like them or not. And yeah. And then I would try to answer them, but I don't feel like it. But I don't feel like pausing. I've already paused enough during this video. But yeah, when I get my monitor fixed.
Hey, it's Paulo. Are you enjoying this episode of Ranking? If you
I already
are,
found some
subscribe
monitors. I
down
just
below
need the
and
money.
like this video. Now, let's get back to the episode.
So you guys have finished the test. Any thoughts before you see
I
your
mean, I
scores?
got the money, but it's all in my savings.
It was
Mom
harder
won't
than I
take it
thought.
out, so
Yeah, it was tough.
I was getting dizzy at the
thinking I
end.
might
There's so many
just try to
sheets.
sell it.
I'm
Hopefully
confused
someone will buy
how
it
some
for
of the
like
things we
30,
saw
35.
have any like physical
I think
application
that's
to
a
like
good
real
price for
world.
a 165
Like,
hertz
no, it felt like
monitor.
an episode of The Wiggles. Like,
I mean, all they gotta do is get it
It was
fixed.
the Teletubbies. It was like the shape system. Yeah.
Are you guys ready to
It would probably
know your
cost more to
scores?
get it
Yeah.
fixed unless they know how to
So,
fix it themselves.
In sixth,
That's who I'm
the
thinking would buy it.
lowest
You know what I'm
score
saying?
was Alexis.
Oh, 165 hertz monitor. Only for
92.
like 20, but it's
In
broken.
fifth
I'll fix it.
Is Fu.
If they know how to, of course. I feel like that would make more sense. I realized that guy didn't talk too much
107.
during the Ocean Club.
In fourth is Mateo.
Damn.
110.
Okay. They're not
In
even bad.
third is Max.
112.
In second is Kareem.
But I knew he was gonna
128.
be high up there.
and in first is
I
Chris.
knew he was gonna be high up there. By the way he was talking, I knew he was gonna be high up there.
141.
Yes.
So the average score is 100. Do you think that reflects your intelligence?
I would say
Average
no,
score is 100.
because
He
it doesn't
got
have weight
92.
in like emotional intelligence or creativity. Because the test was pretty
I wanna
quick. It was
take an
25
IQ
questions,
test.
25 minutes. I guess on a whole bunch because I was crunching on time. I had a minute left with like 8 questions.
Do you think intelligence immediately translates to?
Not really. Because you can be an idiot and still make it, just depending on what it is. But you have to have a trait or a hobby. Like for example, personally, I think Floyd Mayweather can read, but 50 Cent and all that. Yeah. Look at him. He's worth millions of dollars, if almost probably billions. Like low billions, of course, like a billion. But I'm pretty sure he's worth like 100 something mil. I know he's like the highest paid athlete. It's like him or Canelo, but look at him. He's still making bread. He still does fights, exhibitions, of course, because he's old and he doesn't really want to. He just wants to make quick money by doing something he likes. He could really care less. He just doesn't want to, yeah, it's an easy way for him to make money. But if he actually can't read and he's worth still about millions of dollars, that's still pretty impressive. So you can still make it through life with being dumb. I mean, think about it. You need to know how to read through life, right? Of course you do. But if he can do it, then but again, it doesn't mean you can do it. Just you have to have a trait. Like you could be really good at basketball. So you might be one of the dumbest people on this earth, but hey, you're really good at basketball. You can talk properly. You just can't maybe do certain things that a grown man should be able to do, or a grown woman. And then you get to the NBA, you dunk, dunk, oh, three, oh, cross up, and now you get all this money just because you can play basketball. It doesn't matter if you can read or whatnot. You're just really good at basketball. That's all they care about. You're good at golf, whatever. You just gotta have a certain career that you're able to do. So I wouldn't say necessarily you need smarts, but I mean you need smarts obviously, but I wouldn't say it's the first thing that comes to mind when I mean half of the rappers I'm pretty sure most of us listen to either dropped out or finished high school. But a lot of I know a few rappers I listen to dropped out. I mean, look at them now. So, that can tell you a lot too. Again though, not everyone can do it. They just got the luck of the straw, you know what I'm saying? They were good at what they do. They were consistent, or they became consistent. Excuse me. And they just got lucky. Not even lucky. I mean, I'm not taking away from everything they did, but they're luckier than most people. There's plenty. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of good rappers right now that no one really knows about, and maybe we'll find out about them in a few years, or we won't. We'll see. Anyway, please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Dag nabbit, now I got it.